You're listening to the very 27th episode of the Celtic Crack Podcast.
Yeah.
Yort.
Back again. What are you writing, Jude? Jude is making notes. I don't believe this.
Mikey's kind of hot.
It's Jude.
He actually did. Fuck's sake.
Mikey's kind of hot.
Putting notes on his fanny pad.
Wasted a whole page. No, just to write Mikey is hot.
Don't be passing notes in class.
Mikey's kind of hot.
Mikey. My friend said we'll go with him.
My friend said, will you fake her?
I was just going to say, my friend said, will you ride me?
It's a picture of a cock.
Ah. Small Willie. Yeah. Merry Christmas anyway, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
How was all your Christmases?
Oh, it's first
Christmases?
Got the same thing I got last year. Turkey and ham.
And STD.
And an ST cunt and D.
No presents I've sent you, nah?
Nah, the fuck should I don't believe in Santa, man. I'm 34.
They don't come out to my ass.
Nah.
Not after the last time.
Nah, boy, he's fucking... They robbed the hooves and all after the reindeers, boys.
Rudolph was some burnt out in the field, was he?
Stop,
Rudolph was found burnt out. Jesus Christ.
Few handbrake turns.
Yeah, fucking hen.
It's good quiet one though. Fairness.
It was grand now, in fairness. Like,
I think we're getting a bit old anyway to be having fucking mad ones.
Yeah.
Man, my missus was... Oh, man, she was raging. She asked me to get her something with diamonds. I got her a deck of cards. She was not impressed.
Oh, I heard something like that as well recently. I can't remember what it was. So I don't know why I said that.
Ah, man. I say keep us in suspense, boy.
Fuck it. I don't know.
It's just food and drink, like. Few presents.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. It's such a major
Pissing
build-up.
on a Christmas
It
tree.
is, man. It's like it's months of
major.
fucking build up for fucking effectively 12 or 14 hours, and then everyone's gone to bed again.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
the
in
most.
And you're sick then for fucking a week after it.
It's the most boring day of the year as well. Everyone's going to stand around going, that was the big fuss about, like.
Yeah.
And
Waiting for your dinner.
And the money then. Stressed out of your head about money. That's the one thing I hate. I love Christmas, like. I love the whole...
I love the
build
buzz
up
of
to
it for the kids, like. Do you know what I mean? There's a
Yeah.
lot of young kids now in my
all of
family
that.
now again.
But even, like, it's probably the only time of the year where my whole family gets together, like.
That's every Limerick family, I think.
Yeah,
Man. Do you know what I mean?
that's the only time, like.
I think America's the only place in the world where fucking family are constant.
Sunday dinner.
Yeah. Beyond like Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
But family, like all cousins and shit, they get together probably about once or twice a week. Whereas like if I ever got married, my cousins wouldn't even be at my wedding. I wouldn't want them at my funeral either, to be honest.
Speaking of weddings, I've two little shout outs to make there first. My sister's getting married on New Year's Day.
You're all invited.
So
Up the wedding.
That's it, yeah. It's on at an undisclosed location, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
John Houston.
Tell us later. I actually heard that, yeah.
Yeah, so
Fucking,
she's getting married, so congratulations to Olivia and James.
I was just going to say, I'll say no names, but she's with your man years. And
Yeah, she is.
James, yeah. She's fucking... How long are they together, man? About fucking...
I don't know, since 1674 or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I remember years ago, like.
She was going out with Shakespeare before him, was she?
Yeah.
And it's my daughter's birthday tomorrow, Rachel.
Oh.
She's 15.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Rachel.
birthday,
15-year-old
Sing-
daughter.
I have a
Sing her the
15-year-old
song.
daughter.
Sing her the song, Jude.
Sing her a song. No, man, look, I've got the
Happy birthday! Happy birthday is copyrighted. We can't.
We can't. It's
But
true.
what about the Happy birthday, Rachel? Rachel, it's your Jamon. That old one. Yeah.
But yeah, happy birthday, Rach.
Happy birthday.
Shouldn't be watching this, by the way. That's
No,
all right.
I should not.
You see the way it says explicit in the title?
XX rated.
She'll turn it off. I'll turn it off after this part.
Yeah, fucking...
Yeah, fucking ghost in December, man. It's like my youngest daughter's birthday is the 11th. My mother's birthday is the 12th. And then Christmas. And then fucking New Year's Eve then Rachel, who happens to be the same day as Alex Ferguson. I might add you Arsenal fan. And my sister's wedding then on the 1st. Although the wedding isn't going to happen every year.
Yeah.
I hope you've no money for the rest of the year.
Yeah, so it's
Considering there's only a fucking few days left in yeah, it's grand.
New Year's
No,
Day. They're getting married, is it, on the 1st?
New Year's Day, yeah.
Jesus. So that's all of the guests' New Year's Eve ruined, so isn't it? They all have to take it handy because they have a big day the next day. Sure. What
I
harm?
said I can't go tomorrow night or nothing like.
Yeah. That's
You
it,
can't.
like.
Fuck.
Well, I can, but I
Dying at the
can't drink the way I used to be able to drink.
Yeah.
man.
No, none
and
of
what,
us can. Boy.
And what's even worse is Like, I probably still sit down and put it away, but I get fucking, because I don't drink so much now, I get so messy.
Yeah.
I get so fucking drunk.
Get a small bit rapey, like.
Well, no.
I think
I get
shut
very
up, Eugene, will you,
stabby
for
after a
fuck's
few
sake?
drinks.
I think the term is kitty fiddlish. I get a bit kitty fiddlish when I'm drinking.
Look, I apologise to you once, alright? I only got like that night, and that was it.
Yeah, I'd mind.
Doesn't bother me.
Having a few tonight.
Trying to sleep in my house.
I come here, I'll give you a proper 12
Fuck's sake.
Centimeters.
centimetres.
Yeah, man, fucking hell, like, I can't, I don't know, for me, I think, for the last while, when it comes to drinking, like, it's all about the mood I'm in, like, if I'm in a pure, like, if I'm in a good form now and we're going out for the night kind of thing, like,
But
I drink away all night.
That's grand, not a bother, but I can't do, like, up till about 6 years ago, not even in Australia, yeah, well, about 6-7 years ago, I was able to do 4 or 5 days in a row, like.
I was never really one for that, no.
No, I'd never really
Unless
did
I was
that
on
either.
holidays or something like that, like.
I cannot do, well, you technically were, like, working holiday.
Yeah, long holiday.
But I can't do it anymore. Like one night, and I'm rattling. I can't even stomach liquor the following day. Like,
mad, isn't it?
I just want breakfast rolls all day long. Like.
Yeah.
What happens there, like?
It's a big, massive sausage.
Just your body's
Metabolism slowing down, is it? They can't fucking get rid of it quick enough, I suppose. It'd be something like that, would it?
something along those lines.
I'm
yeah.
very disappointed in this.
Look at you. I was ruining the conversation. We were talking about fucking drink, and now you want to talk about genies. One, what is he? First
Well,
image of Will Smith.
they're both in a bottle, so.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's a lamp.
First image of Will Smith as Aladdin's genie
No,
revealed, and people have issues. Yeah,
He says
apparently
it's
people are giving out about
He's
it.
gonna be it's gonna be CGI. He is gonna be blue, like. But to look at it like that, you're like,
He
I was
is?
actually yeah. He's gonna be blue like the original genie.
Sure.
Positive. He said it himself.
That doesn't. That's weird. I'm sure. What the fuck is the problem? Who gives a fuck what color he is? Like.
No, yeah. All of a sudden, there's a fucking a colour issue, like.
There's some people out there that don't like black people.
There are some of those, all right.
Look, what's the fucking the villain? What's his name? From
Ming the Merciless.
No.
Is it from Flash Gordon?
Goro.
Goro, that's his name, man.
Goro from what? Mortal Kombat or something?
Mortal Kombat,
the
yeah.
four-armed fella.
Yeah.
The bulb off him, isn't he?
Ball
Look at y'all.
bastard.
His dad is so proud.
Yeah, I
Look
don't know.
at y'all
man.
pearly
Fucking
white teeth.
people now are people actually having a problem with the colour that a genie is supposed to be? Do they know like that genies are just fake, like?
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not the colour of a genie. According to who? Like, where was the last genie you saw?
There's going to be a thing now like that they're going to call Avatar racist to Smurfs. Or some shit like that. Like, do you know what I mean? It's going bananas. Like, let's not go back onto that because we've spent the last 4 weeks talking about what upsets people.
Yeah,
We're going to be upsetting people next. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
2019
But
is
I
going to
think
be our
the-
year, though, boys.
I think that it's good for us to kind of deconstruct all that bullshit and
It is.
point out how ridiculous it is
It is.
and just tell people to chill out.
Chill out,
And if
yeah.
someone is offended, just kick them in the balls or something.
Did you see the
know?
yoke I sent on into the group chat? It was the Hodge twins about the.
Yeah.
It's a ma'am. I'm clearly a ma'am.
that was fucking
And he's like,
hilarious.
first of all, like there's a difference. There's a difference between you and transgender. You are a cross-dresser. He flipped out. He flipped out.
He did.
He went mental. He went mental. I can't stress that enough.
He kicked a load of shit out of
Kicked
the
a
way
lot
along,
of shit.
didn't he?
It's a man.
Yeah.
You keep calling me sir when I'm clearly a man.
corporate. Give me the number for corporate.
I thought it was Optimus Prime, man.
Fucking Hulk Hogan cutting a promo. What you gonna do?
He almost run wild on the place.
Ah, stop, man.
Well, he did, man.
Ran.
Yeah, that was hilarious. But you'd be half thinking,
Was it
Like-
staged?
I doubt that was staged. No, he seemed to be too fucking fiery about it. But you would have loved if someone had just popped up and went, well, that's not very ladylike. You know what I mean? Like,
It's true, yeah. The man, I tell you one thing though, the poor shopkeeper, if he went outside, he was getting the ass taken of a lifetime. But
By a
your
woman.
man would have boxed the head off him.
He was a
If
good-
no,
he was
if,
a good
if your
6
if your
foot
man
woman.
bait him, it would have been a woman just to piss off the shopkeeper, like.
Yeah.
Or the fucking store clerk.
store clerk.
Store
man.
clerk. I shot the clerk.
And the clerk won.
Do you remember that fucking Goodfellas, wasn't it? No, my cousin Vinny. Your man basically ended up in prison because they said to him, and then you shot the clerk. And he went, I shot the clerk? And they were like, yeah, you shot the clerk. He was like, I shot the clerk.
Oh,
Do you
they've been
remember
using that as his defence, yeah.
So then when they read the transcript out in court, it was like, he said over and over, I shot the clerk. Nah, you don't remember that? Joe Pesci?
Pesci. I never seen the film.
Man.
Yeah, I've never actually seen it either.
Nah, my cousin
Beaming.
Vinny. Ah, man.
Beaming. I
was-
thought I was going to get ripped on for that.
That was
No,
one
I've never
of
actually
film
seen it.
back
If
in
I
the
have
day,
seen it, I
boy.
don't remember it.
Joe Pesky's a pure chancer, like.
He was in Home Alone.
Yeah.
It wasn't Home Alone.
That's
yeah.
what he's most famous
Do you know
for.
he actually filmed, which is the one where he goes mental in the restaurant. I'm a fucking clown.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
No,
No, it was
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Go home and get
They
your
fil-
fucking shoebox.
They filmed that
Goodfellas.
and Home Alone at the same time. It's mad to go for him to go like.
No way. Did that?
It was around the same time, yeah. There was probably about a year
92 was
between.
92 was the first Home Alone, was it? 92, 93,
92.
something like that, was it?
90. The second one was 92.
Was it?
1990 was the first one.
The second one was hilarious. Your man falls down the hole, walks in, Harry, I've reached the top. He walks in and goes straight down the fucking hole.
I actually watched that over the Christmas as well. It kind of fucking, it's cult classic.
Yeah,
It's
you
something
have to watch
do.
that. You have to watch that at Christmas. Fucking great movie.
Did you see The Equalizer, the first one?
Denzel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was just Home Alone for adults, like.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. Denzel Washington was hiding in this like department store, setting up all booby traps for the bad guys. They were all getting like strung up and fucking things falling on them and everything. Like I was like, this is fucking Home Alone. It's robbed
People
all
were
the
losing
ideas.
their shit during the week, man. Did you see that? That the movie in the first one, I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your stinking carcass off my
Yeah.
property.
That was made for that
It
film.
was made for that movie.
I had to actually Google.
Well, it's
that
not a real
myself.
movie.
Oh, go away.
Yeah, it's not a real film.
Another one I just
So-
found out there. No, look, his
Yeah.
life is
I
ruined.
had to Google that over the Christmas as well. Like I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
So people were trying to find out what movie that line was from.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It doesn't exist.
They actually
Keep
have a
the
name
change,
for
you
the.
filthy animal.
They actually have a name for the movie. I think it's When Angels Go Bad or something like that. Is the name of the film, but that's the only. They're the only couple of scenes.
Yeah.
The scenes they show, and
Yeah.
Jesus.
And
Mad,
Trump was
isn't
in. I never knew Trump was in the second one either.
Yeah, he meets him in the elevator. He comes
No, he
he's
meets him in
coming
the
out
lobby, yeah.
In the lobby, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Down the hall and grab her by the pussy.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was, wasn't it? They edited it. He asks him for directions
Yeah.
and they edited in that.
Down the hall and
Grab
turn
her
turn
by
the
the
lift.
pussy.
Yeah. Down the hall and grab her by
Do you
the
know
pussy.
as well that Home Alone house apparently was used in a load of different films, like a load of different movies, and I think some
Not the outside of
sitcoms
it,
and
though.
shit. I think
Out the outside of it. I
You
mean,
see the
it's
size of the
probably
fucking
not,
thing.
yeah.
synonymous with
Yeah,
Home
but
I
Alone.
wonder what Kevin McAllister's parents did for the fucking living.
Just gonna say that.
Before that, and a
Jesus
fucking trip for 9 people to France.
Christ.
Yeah,
To fucking France, like back in the 90s.
selling the best of gear,
Tell you.
slang and dope.
And I only
all.
found out as well, do you know the little kid in that film? The young
Is
fella that wets the
Macaulay
bed.
Culkin's younger
That's
brother.
his younger brother, yeah.
Yeah.
I never know that.
That's right, yeah.
Kieran Culkin.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
What a stinger.
And
Little four-eyes bastard. Walking around the place, walking into walls.
Yeah, like fucking Bird Box. Have you seen that?
No,
I've
and
not
I'm
seen
not
it.
going to watch
Jesus,
it.
man.
my missus watched it during the week, alright.
I had to watch it.
I don't
I
like
thought it was a
Michael.
big
I don't like-
pile of shite.
It's all right, like, but it's like
Is it a horror or what?
no, not at all. Like that's what people were saying, like
Is
that.
it
It's
a
like
thriller?
it's a thriller. People were saying like that it's what you call it. Oh, it's the scariest movie in years, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, what the fuck is the deal with all the blindfolds? Like, and I was watching people making videos.
You see
of
the
it and all
ghosts, you
memes.
lose.
So I was like, I have to watch this now just to make sense of all these fucking memes, because there's memes all over the internet about it. Yeah, it was just fucking weird.
I don't like
really
Michael
want
Jackson
to
in movies,
ruin
though.
it for anyone, but what?
I don't like Michael Jackson. Oh no, Sandra Bullock.
Michael Jackson, yeah.
Oh
I saw
yeah,
that
she
meme.
does actually look like him, and fucking. I've seen her in a lot of pictures. She's the head of him.
The
Okay.
plastic surgery man.
I thought it was Leonardo from the Turtles, man.
Fuck's sake.
Watch your bomber jacket, man. It's 1990 straight up by.
I guarantee you it says NAF on the back of it.
Yeah.
Probably,
Johnny
yeah.
Brubaker.
Johnny Brubaker,
remember
remember that?
Jesus Christ. Johnny Brubaker. Yeah, fucking, I don't know, man. It's all right. I suppose it's probably worth a watch, but it's like
It's not
I
scary,
was
though.
expecting it to be unreal, but people were talking about it. It's
It's a Netflix original, is it?
it's a supernatural kind of thing, like, you know. I don't want to say too much about it, like, but it's one of those.
You're not going to ruin it for me
They,
anyway, because I'm not going to be watching it.
Yeah,
They
but
fucking refused.
Can't afford
the,
Netflix.
the millions of listeners, like, I don't want to ruin it for everyone. that's
All right,
listening.
yeah, all the Japanese. All the Japanese and North Koreans. Thank you, guys.
They,
Arigato.
Welcome to the
Ni
internet.
hao. Ni hao's Chinese.
It's
isn't it?
Chinese, yeah.
I don't know.
Mad lunatic.
Shishini.
Shishini.
What happens when
Get
you
up off the ground, you'll get a shishini.
That means something. Sure it does.
Shishini.
Shishini.
Walk away and wash your knee for yourself.
Netflix
Excrement all over
refused to buy Will Ferrell's new one, Holmes and Watson.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the reviews. It's been so
yeah.
bad. People have been getting up and walking out of theaters and all watching it. Like,
Wow. Yeah, I think like
Theaters.
when I saw the ads for that, I was just like,
Let's go to the movies.
it's been done to death. Like, how many fucking Sherlock Holmes movies are they gonna do? Like,
This was a comedy version, though. I think this is the only comedy.
It's a piss
the
take of it, yeah.
The only comedy version of it.
do a comedy version of something else. Like,
There's a movie that John C.
Sick.
Riley is coming out has coming out with he's with Steve Coogan. It's about it's called Stan and Ollie about Laurel and Hardy. It looks very good, man.
yeah,
Now the fat and skinny comedians from the 20s or 30s.
I know.
He plays John C. Riley plays the fat fella, and he's the fucking head off him, man. See if you can get it up there, Mikey. Stan and Ollie, it's called.
John C. Riley. Which by is he
According
now?
to all
He's
reports,
the
Mikey
ugly
has
fella
no
from
problem
Step
getting it
Brothers.
up.
What?
The ugly fella plays alongside Will Ferrell in Step Brothers.
Oh yeah.
There, no? Let's go with the images, even. The fourth one over.
Nah, it's not, is it?
Fourth one. No, that's the real. No, that's actually him. That's the two of them. Yeah.
Go away.
He's a dead ringer from him, isn't he?
Here, he has some fake shit on his face.
No, that's real, man. He had to put up the weight.
Prosthetics.
To put up the weight for the movie.
No.
Speaking of actors in weight, I watched The Machinist there.
Oh Christ!
Christian Bale.
I've never seen it, but I've seen photographs of him.
Man,
online,
he
so-
is like 2 spare ribs in a waistcoat.
Yeah.
Like he's dangerously fucking
He went down to about 6.5 stone or something, was it?
yeah.
Fucking insane, like.
Mental, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
See that some of the shit that some of these people do, like, for their fucking.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Now that Christian Bale comes up, right, and going on to the subject of Batman, right?
Just like,
Talk about a fucking 360. Like.
what a segue!
It's called a segue.
He really wanted to talk about Batman.
No. Do you know? I love my superhero movies.
Yeah,
but,
so do I.
Like over the years, you've been watching these different people play Batman
I'd rather porn.
and Black Man.
Oh, Mikey's got a problem with that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Censored.
Have we not noticed that? Like, how easy would it be to determine that Christian Bale is Bruce Wayne? You know the way he plays Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Yeah.
Given the way Christian Bale has a fairly distinctive shape of mouth and lisp, how has no one that's been up close to him gone, is that fucking Bruce Wayne?
Same with
I
fucking.
was just going to say, is this really the one you want to talk about when there's Clark Kent putting on a pair of glasses for years? What the fuck?
I was just going to say the same about George Clooney, though, man. Old No Lips Clooney.
Adam West.
Adam West is the man. God rest his soul.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he died there last
Poor
year.
Adam
Was
West.
it last
2
year?
years ago. I come out when they're all gone.
Yeah. Tell the Noid he better not touch my pizza or I'll snap his neck.
Nobody messes with Adam Wee.
Do you remember on the old ones, like when they were fighting and it was all zap, pow and everything coming?
Oh, yeah.
Then they'd grab a fella like with a pair of glasses and they'd be like, whoa, take your glasses off. Never hit a guy with glasses. Then he takes them off and then they fucking knock him out.
So if you're about to hit a guy with glasses, make sure he takes them off first.
And if you happen to wear glasses and someone tells you to take them off so they can hit you.
Speaking of eye injuries, what about the UFC last night? The amount of fingers in the eye, man. Jesus
It's
Christ.
a
Oh, was it
Isn't
got
it?
fucking toe balked in the eye again? It was
Katzengano.
Katzengano, yeah. Jesus Christ.
It was about 40 seconds of a fight or something, was it? The Australian one better, wasn't it?
Megan Anderson, yeah. It's
Get out,
Megan.
mate.
You can't.
You bloody ding dong.
Fucking
Oh,
brilliant.
you gone, Sheila.
Bastard.
Yeah, fucking, man, what? I swear to God, I posted it a while ago. The baddest man and the baddest woman on the planet fought back after back.
They fought back after back.
Back to back last
Yeah.
night. That was
Yeah.
sick, like. Amanda fucking Nunes.
My God, I mean,
Jesus.
like,
She just went in and started swinging arms, man.
Man, she's so fucking precise with her shots.
Yeah.
Though. Every shot she...
everything
and
hit
they're
her.
so
Everything
powerful
fucking
in as
hit her,
well.
like.
Fucking Cyborg went in just like a fucking wrecking machine. Like, you know? She's a wrecking machine. Swinging wild, mad punches, but... Nunes was just like kept
Too
her
good for her.
composure and she was just in and out.
Way too
bang, 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 bang.
Way too good for her.
Oh,
Way
fucking
too
hell,
fucking
man.
good, man. I like, to be fair, no, I didn't expect that to happen, though.
Nah, not
50
that quick.
fucking seconds into a fight, like.
Jesus, like, I was saying
she
it.
cleaned her fucking clock for
Yeah.
her, like.
In the lead up to it, I was saying, like, if
Cleaned her
Nunes, if anyone's going to do it, it'll be Nunes. If she can't do it, then there's no one beating Cyborg, like, but
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Cyborg was ranked number 1 pound for pound, wasn't she? Was she featherweight or bantamweight?
Featherweight.
Featherweight, yeah, it's featherweight.
145 pounds. She was the champion, like, but they more or less made that division just to fucking bring in Cyborg, like,
Yeah.
because there was no 145 pound weight class, like, for women.
There's nobody around now to fucking fight watching him, though. Is there Nunes for to defend her title?
Who the fuck is there really, like?
That
She
Megan
hasn't
one.
beaten already, like. I should murder her, like.
She would.
I should murder her, yeah. Sure, who was it? Holly Holm beat her not long ago, and Holly Holm took her down and more or less had her way with her on the ground, and Holly Holm is not good on the ground, like. Just the
With
thing
who?
about
With who?
with that Megan Anderson one, and Holly Holm, like, has
She's
only
a boxer, isn't
started, yeah, it's kickboxing, boxing, yeah. But she's like something like 19 times world champion in boxing, like. Then she moved on to kickboxing and then MMA, but her ground game was brutal, like.
Do you reckon she'd bet Katie Taylor now in boxing?
Nah,
fight,
no
no.
one's beating Katie Taylor, man.
Anthony Joshua wouldn't bet Katie Taylor.
Nah,
Katie Taylor, look at that.
Shitting me.
Katie Taylor, man, she
She
fucking.
might like it a minge, but
She
somebody.
Was it the weekend before last as well, or last weekend? I can't fucking remember now. Katie Taylor fought again.
Lad, we came
Wow,
before
what a
last.
fucking man! She's unreal, like.
You see, that was 20 punches in like fucking, was it
Was the
7 or
Canelo
8
fight,
seconds
was
or
it?
something like that, like
To the body.
fucking- yeah.
Canelo was fighting that night, was he not?
Think so, yeah. But fucking Jesus Christ, man! She like that woman that she fought, like she was undefeated as well, like
Yeah.
never been bet in her life.
Never will be bet.
Nah, she was bet. But yeah, fucking went the distance, 10 rounds, and all 3 judges gave every round to Katie Taylor.
Yeah.
She just dominated the fuck out of that fight, like.
Yeah.
She's a machine.
There's going to be no
She's a
beating her. Like, it's going to take something
Unreal.
fucking. You're going to take something either extremely lucky or extremely special to beat her. Like,
Yeah, she's fucking, man, she's seriously good, like, in so many ways, like. Yeah, powerful, fast.
What about,
just
She's lightning
doesn't
Oh,
quick, man.
give a fuck, like.
did you happen to see your man Hall? Fucking, I can't remember his first name. Not Uriah Hall, no, but your man did the heel hook on BJ Penn. Did they fucking
Oh yeah, Ryan Hall. Yeah,
Ryan Hall?
yeah. That's
See
sick.
that?
That's all he ever
That
does.
was
The bastard, man.
fucking sick, man.
Yeah, that's all he ever does. He's a little wizard on the ground, like.
Yeah.
He's probably the best in the world at these heel hooks, like.
Yeah.
He goes in and he just does this weird where he slides onto his back and kind of slides across the fucking cage and grabs their leg, and then he wraps them up and just.
Yeah.
So man, fucking BJ Penn was in serious pain.
His leg
Screaming,
popped.
like. Yeah, he just.
His leg actually popped. Like,
That was horrible.
it's tough to see him fucking kind of go like that.
I know,
Because
it's
like
a
you know
joke, like-
the number of fights and stuff like
Yeah.
that he had over the years
He's a
that were
legend,
just
like.
fucking.
He should have just fucked off ages ago.
He
Like,
should
but
have. He should
what
have.
can you do? Like,
he should have.
there's no talking to him.
Speaking of people that have fucked off, Chad Mendes retired.
So I were talking to him last night, giving him advice. Just fucking give up, man. Just retire, will you?
BJ,
He
seriously.
won't listen to me, like.
Like,
No matter how many times I get a restraining order, he still won't listen to me. Like.
But seriously, just fuck off.
The boys are slagging you because you have the initials of blowjob. Like, come on, seriously.
Baby J.
Baby
Isn't it?
J, yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, Chad Mendes retired.
did he?
Yeah, he retired.
Probably about time for him as well.
Yeah. He's gone nowhere, man.
He's taken a few beatings. now.
McGregor coming back this year.
He says he is anyway. He says 2019 is his year. Like, so we'll see.
What can he do, man? Because like he's going to have to bring something fucking.
He won't get a title shot, though, will he? I doubt it.
There's talks of it.
Although-
Dustin Poirier, isn't there?
Wouldn't know. They're talking about
Cowboy
it. Yeah,
wants him,
there's
doesn't he?
load- there's-
Cowboy
everyone wants
wants him
to
as well,
fight
yeah,
him,
that's right,
man.
yeah. They all want him because it's a money fight. Like
Yeah.
it is. Do you know what I mean?
Literally every fighter wants to fight him.
It is
like.
a money fight. Like
Just fucking Anderson Silva and all, like a fella like 3 weight classes above, like wanted to fight him.
Yeah.
Just fucking madness, like.
But McGregor
But,
can walk around
it-
comfortably at around 170, 175 anyway, can't he?
I wouldn't
What
say
did he
so.
come? What did he come in at? 145 was it? When he first started
Which-
fighting.
Yeah, but that was really fucking sucking
Yeah,
down.
he was,
like.
man. He was like fucking. He was like a heroin addict.
He was, man. I thought when I was looking at him, I actually thought it was fucking Paddy Houlihan at one stage. I genuinely did, man.
But at that weight class, he was fucking unstoppable. Then, like, you know, once like for the weigh-ins, he looked like fucking
He
Bobby Sands.
Yeah, he
But
fought Max Holloway at that weight, didn't he?
yeah, most of them he fought.
Tore his
like.
ACL.
Yeah, but like once he took on your man George Lockhart, the nutritionist and all that shit, and he kind of got the weight cut really fucking refined. Like he looked fucking great at that. Then, like, you know, he looked bad when he cut the weight, but the next day, then like when it was fight time, he looked good. Like, and he was just
I say he just did a shit.
barking everyone to put in front of him. Like,
What about Jones and Gus?
Same look.
yeah. Yeah, that was the thing that made me laugh. Like when he was talking about going up to lightweight, everyone was like, "He's too small. He's only a featherweight." And all this, like, what are you on about? He'll have to cut a lot of weight to get down to lightweight. Like,
What's Jesus Christ?
yeah, that was madness. Like, these pictures of him, like when he was cutting weight.
That's fucking 0% body fat. Like
Fucking below. It's below
Well,
7 anyway.
It's zero water.
Well,
what
yeah.
it is really, like, it's just dehydrated to death. They sweat out every bit of fluid in their fucking body. their brain gets dehydrated and everything,
Yeah.
man. So dangerous, like.
Yeah, that's what they say. Like, if you're dropping body weight, don't go below it and don't go below 5% or something, because 3% of your body fat's in your brain. Like,
Haven't they?
you need it to survive.
Even getting below 10, you're getting into the danger zone, like, so
You
8%.
look amazing though.
Yeah.
I'm about 11, 12 myself. Like.
Yeah.
Didn't they show fucking I don't know, was it Misha Tate or was it Paige Van Zandt fainting after a weight cut? I know, God help me. But fainting after weight cut.
Mikey,
I think
no.
it was Misha Tate. Was it? Or it was one of the two.
Could have been. No,
Misha or Paige. It was
there
either
a lot
Misha or
of them.
Paige anyway.
There was a lot of them, man. They showed Cyborg as well doing it. They showed a lot of fighters doing it, remember. They're just completely fucked. There was a fighter there recently, I can't remember who it was, but they literally had to carry him out and put him on the fucking weighing scale, like.
Jesus.
And he just looked like he was ready to drop dead. And then they had to carry him away again, like. It's fucked. Like, they stood him on the scale, and then they were, like, afraid to let go of him because it was like he was going to drop. So they just barely took their hands off him, got the weight, and then grabbed him again, like. It's fucking,
insane.
A few people have died doing it, like.
Yeah.
There was only a fighter there not too long ago. Dead. Just fucking went too far with the weight cut and just fucking died, like, didn't come back from it.
Put a skeleton up on the fucking scales.
You can, you can really fuck up your organs, like, when...
Speaking of
You need fat. Like, you need fat to survive. It's as simple as that.
speaking
Yeah,
of
but
weights,
it's not even the fat, though, man. They don't really take off too much fat. It's they dehydrate themselves, like, completely. They're inside in a sauna with a fucking
sweatsuit
suit on, like,
fucking
and coming out in and running on the treadmill and going back in the sauna and
Gimp
literally
suits to make
sweating
extra sweat.
every bit of fluid out of their body, like. So,
No water, man. That must
One-
be fucking hell.
yeah,
so you'll be gasping.
your whole body is just like... Your body's just like, drink something, you prick,
Yeah.
drink something. You're just like, no, come back in the sauna. Oh, man, it's serious. You have to be seriously
Look
mentally
at
strong
that,
to do it,
man.
like. Makes you tate.
Fucking hell.
That was
Yeah.
before the boob job.
She get a tit job.
Oh, she did, yeah. Jesus, she did. Yeah.
Good,
Box the tits off. Yeah.
good scrapper too.
She's a good scrapper.
That
all
was
right.
yeah,
good.
yeah.
But towards the end, like she was saying it, her head just wasn't in it no more. She didn't really care. She didn't want that enough, like. So that's the thing about it. You have
Popped
to...
out of Sprague not too long ago as well, didn't she?
That's right, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she's class.
I have her on Snapchat and Instagram and the telescope out the back window and, and a hole in the bushes. And
I have her address. Yeah, the fucking... but yeah, Jon Jones came back then and once again just made it look easy.
that was made to look way too fucking easy,
Yeah.
man. The only thing is, right, the guy is...
He's a junkies bastard. Dirty good for nothing rat poison bastard.
That man was never betting his life.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, I mean, he is probably pound for pound the best fighter on the planet.
I would say of all time. I don't think there's anyone beats him. Like.
I'd nearly be inclined to agree
If
with
you had
that.
to say who's the greatest fighter of all time, Jon Jones.
He's
How the
one lost, is
fuck
he?
do you get any better than him?
Yeah, and
like?
that was for a 6-9 elbow.
Yeah.
Who was his
12
last?
to 6.
Or 12-6.
69.
6-9. What?
69 on the brain.
6-9.
Yeah, but that was because he got
12 to 6.
disqualified. Like, to see that loss he has on his record, he beat the absolute shit
was
out of
it?
that fella. He was like a nobody back in the day. Like, your man was deaf. I only saw a meme about him a while ago, lads, and it was fucking lousy.
Your man was deaf, was
Yeah,
he?
he was deaf, like the fella that he was fighting, but he was a good fighter, like whatever.
Was it-
But Jones just destroyed him. He got on top of him, and he was just smashing his face in. And at one stage, a 12 to 6 elbow, you're not allowed to bring your elbow up and then straight down on your opponent. You can hit him from any other angle, but you can't bring it up and straight down.
Yeah.
So Jones got carried away, and he did that, bang,
Got
down on top of
disqualified
him.
for it.
Ref pulled him off. I was like, he's probably going to warn him now, or maybe take a
was like,
point.
it was fight
Ref
over.
was just
I
like,
remember watching
no,
it.
that's it, fight's off.
He had been warned
Disqualified
once
Jones,
before
like.
that, though, hadn't he?
I don't know.
It
did
wasn't
he?
the first time he had done that 12-6. And
I can't remember. That was years ago now. But
No, I think he had done it once or twice beforehand in that fight. Or even in that kind of sequence, that scramble. And the ref had warned him while he was on the ground, so if you do it again, whatever.
I don't know. It was a bit harsh that the fucking hand him a last, like.
Yeah.
But I suppose that was early in his career then as well. But,
He called out Cormier after it.
yeah, but the meme I saw the other way, your man was deaf. It was like a picture of him with his hands up going, I don't hear Jones asking for a rematch. I'm the real champ. I'm the real champion, because he's the only one that he has a loss to. Like, it's like, for fuck's sake. I don't hear him asking. But yeah, like your man,
I think
that
he-
fella, that was a loss apparently. Like, but like your man had to be picked up off the canvas and carried out of
They
there.
come in
like.
with spatulas and
Oh,
scrape him off the
fucking
fucking
hell.
canvas.
He's a vicious bastard, man.
He
That
is,
Jones.
Jesus, he is.
Oh,
And the thing
Got
is,
it for Gustafsson, though. I like Gustafsson, man.
yeah. A lot of people do. But
Yeah, no, he is a popular fighter, but
it's just a bad time to be in that division. As long as Jon Jones is there, no one's beating him.
But he hasn't fought. He hasn't fought in something like, I think they mentioned, was it 560 days or something?
Gustafsson.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two of them were out for ages. That's everyone was saying, "Oh, what's Jones going to be like coming back after this?" I was like,
He
"Sure,
looked in-
Gustafsson's
see
been
him in
out
the
for a
weigh-ins.
while as well."
see him in the weigh-ins, man. He looked in fucking serious shape, and
Yeah.
even getting into the ring, man, he's a lot more cut up than what he used to be like.
Yeah,
He's even starting to get a bit of definition around his fucking legs because his legs, man, were like that. Like
yeah.
his legs were like fucking biros.
Seems to be a great body type though for fighters. Like,
He's wired. Like,
weird.
it's gonna be very
Yeah.
hard to catch him. He's a fucking incredible range in as well, and he's.
he's
You see
everything.
the amount of time that fucking Gustafsson spent advancing on him. I was looking at there was a stat on it. I think it was something like Gustafsson was something like 55 or 60% of his time in the octagon advancing on Jones, and Jones had only something like 8 or 10.
Sexual advances.
Sexual advances. Yeah. More for the
Jones.
talk, you, Jesus Christ.
John's still
Never had a chocolate flat.
You'll have a bit of chocolate. After.
Mom, we make an Oreo in
Surely.
Stockholm. From Stockholm to Alabama.
Sweden, yeah, for sure, from Sweden. Yeah.
All right,
But,
IKEA.
we're on Spotify now anyway.
Yeah, I have it. I
I don't use it. I don't use it, but I did download the Google podcasts.
Yeah, that's handy as well. We're on there too. Anyone who's on Android can get it on there or at pretty much any fucking podcast player. But I'd say you're better off using the old Google podcasts. I'd say a lot of those old dodgy apps are probably sticking ads on it and everything. It's not me, it's them.
Be handy
Don't
for
put
when I
ads
go running at 4 o'clock in the morning.
on. Yeah.
I put on the old podcast there.
Go running after
It'll
her.
get rid of the noise of the sirens.
Aldenina's following me down the road.
I got the fucking Alexa thing there for Christmas.
You're gonna be spied
The missus
on.
got one as well.
You can tell it to find the Celtic Crack podcast on Spotify now, and it does it.
Ah, nice. Very nice. Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Spotify, because you can tell it to play anything on Spotify. Can't
Well,
you?
yeah. Once you link your
Yeah.
Facebook or your fucking
Yeah,
Spotify account to it,
Yeah.
if you have to name your playlists something that's that Alexa can understand.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, if you had your fucking podcast called A, B, C, D, E, F, G or something like that, like it won't find it, but if you say find Dave's playlist, it'll play it. So
Yeah.
I did it anyway, played a Celtic Crack podcast. It's like
Nice.
playing random from the Celtic Crack podcast.
Nice. Yeah, I need to figure out all that shit, man. I want to just like set up a whole smart home, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm going to do it now as well.
That new TV as well. It's a Samsung Smart TV, and then it links with my fucking phone, the Smart Things app.
Boys are
And you
coming up
can,
in the
like,
world and I'm going to be fucking
You
deleting
can
my
control
Facebook.
all this shit, like. But like, you can set it up like
They never catch me, boys.
I have a
tell you
control
that
on my
now, they'll
Xbox
never
and all
catch
now.
me.
Yeah,
Alexa.
but you can set up like fucking Alexa, turn on the kettle and all this crap.
Yeah, that's
like,
right,
Turn
yeah.
off
Fuck
this, turn
that.
off these
Oh, you
lights.
can, yeah.
Yeah.
Here,
They
actually,
want
my-
you dead quicker, man.
They should, but if they just make, you still have to get up, make a cup of tea yourself in an apple. Like,
You know, like.
they want to get on with it now with this technology.
Alexa, fill the kettle. You might as well switch it on if you have to fill the kettle yourself. Like, do you know what I mean? It makes no sense. Do you know what I
That's
mean?
it, walk in and get Alexa to turn the kettle on, you just put it down.
Oh Lord!
If you want
it's the devil.
If you want it to be really lazy though, like in the mornings, so you could just say it in the morning or whatever. Get Alexa to fucking.
I better fill up the kettle
Where
now
you
before I
gonna
go to
put
bed.
Alexa downstairs. But Alexa downstairs, and you're screaming downstairs, Alexa, flick on the kettle.
But you can do it through your phone.
Lying in bed with your missus
You
at
have the-
night.
you have the app on the phone,
Did I
you can
forget
do
to
it
fill
for
up the kettle? No.
But you can get it to do pretty much anything around the house. But you need the Wi-Fi plugs and smart
Yeah,
plugs.
that's the
and
thing I
fucking-
need to look into.
It's about 80. It's about, no, between 40 and 80 quid for a smart bulb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can get smart bulbs now. What's so smart about them?
They change colours and respond to. They link up to Alexa. Alexa sees them and links into them. So my missus' brother-in-law has the house. Like he has the vast majority of his kitchen and stuff done in this fucking thing. So he goes in and just goes, Alexa, change lighting to red, and the whole fucking lights in the house go red.
Yeah.
And it's like Alexa,
The music
change,
comes
you know,
on.
turn on various different songs or. Like you can tell it the mood to like
Set the
say-
mood.
yeah, you can know, but you can like it's you can. There's different modes of mood lighting and stuff like that as well. Like.
You and I, we're gonna make the
Sexy
baby.
tan.
But,
Alexa, play Barry White.
Alexa.
Not unusual to be loved by anyone. Oh, that's it.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That's why it's funny, man.
Barry White. Yeah, I definitely want to look into it anyway.
It's class. It's
'Cause
class.
That,
you can give
smart
it.
things like I was looking at as well. Smart things.
Smart,
app.
yeah, smart things. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
like you can.
But
control
if
fucking
you go
everything on
into
it.
if you go into devices on the app, you can
Yeah.
you can set up like a smart home thing. You can have it control your heating. So if you have the Hive heating,
Yeah.
you can have it control that and all.
It's handy. Yeah.
It's fucking mad
Even if
because you
you're
could be out
of
and
the
about and just
house.
go, Alexa, turn on the heating into the app on the phone and bang.
Mad shit, isn't it? It's fucking man technology, boy. It's crazy. Like.
And do you know what I did, right? So I got it Christmas morning and I was up, I was playing with it and I was fucking... you have to load a load of the tricks into your... you have to give it tricks and skills from your phone. So you can give it the commands to actually say that you can say to it. And one of them is a farting one. So it's like, Alexa, ask for a fart. And it goes...
Yeah. I saw that fucking...
And I was sitting down thinking to myself, there are millions of Amazon servers all over the world. There's thousands of people employed by Amazon to give this thing the best fucking technology that's known to man. And there's a fucking ape here in Ireland sitting down asking it to fart.
Yeah. This is what we do with complex pieces of technology.
Alexa, ask for a fart.
Yeah. I saw your one doing it actually. Do you know that Jen Hatton? Did you come across her? Jen Hatton Sketches. She's a girl from Dublin. She does some funny fucking sketches. Now she's gas, like, but that was...
That's not your one gives a laugh, is it?
I think she'd be on that. Yeah.
Not the
She's
blondie one,
gas.
though.
She does all... Yeah, the blondie one, yeah.
That's gives a laugh. That's your one.
Is it? She has one called Jen Hatton Sketches as well,
You're
I think.
going for the... if they go and get your school bukes, she does her mother with the glasses and the fucking... Yeah.
She does all the... Like her Polish friend or something,
Yeah.
staying with her.
Agnieszka,
But
Aga.
it's her playing the two parts. And she's trying to explain to her, like, about Irish slang and all, like. But yeah, one of her videos was just her, like, lying in the bed going, Alexa, do a fart and all this. I was like, why the fuck is she saying that? I didn't realise that was a thing, like.
Yeah, it is a thing.
One of them, she was like, Alexa, clean me gaff. The joke was just like, didn't know what to say to her, like, pure Dublin accent.
Alexa, take down the Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Get into it. It is. I'm still,
I
I'm still learning
refuse, I refuse. I'm fucking sick to death of this bullshit, man.
Whatever stops
you have
me
to
from
embrace
having
it,
to get
man.
off the chair now.
Well, yeah.
But
It'll be an iRobot situation.
I got the old virtual reality headset as well.
That's why you're pale today.
Man,
so is
it's
it?
crazy.
Give yourself wanked to death.
Wanked out.
Pornhub
It's
fucking
weird.
VR.
Nah.
Somebody else is
Is
wanking
that a
them
thing?
off, though.
Can you do that? Asking for a friend now, like.
His
I found
Pornhub
out-
2 out yet, is it? I finished the first one. I saw that on Facebook a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
When's Pornhub 2 coming out? I'm after finishing the first one.
Yeah, was that not me that shared that? No? Was it? I think it was. I shared it anyway. Fucking, what was the other one? Your man from In-Betweeners again. Pornhub completed it.
Yeah.
Completed Pornhub, like, for fuck's sake.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
But yeah, that VR shit, man, that's the future, boy.
It's class.
Telling you,
It is-
I
it is
still
cool.
think like that virtual tickets to events is going to be the next big thing. Imagine like a UFC event now or any concert or anything. All I need to do is set up a good 360-degree camera near the stage. Like set up a load of them.
Yeah.
And like you just buy a ticket then for access to that. You put on your VR headset. You're sitting at home. It's like you're in the concert.
You heard it
looking
here
around
first.
and all the people are around you and you have your headphones on, so you're just fucking there. Like
Yeah. that'd be
way
cool.
better than just watching it on telly
That'd be
or
class.
watching a fight or whatever. Do you know? Turning to the people in the crowd beside you and everything. They're like, "Fuck yeah!"
That'd be
Buzzing
mental.
off their head in yokes.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
and
that
I'd
could
say-
open up a whole fucking...
I'd say them with that as well. If they had them positioned, say around the octagon, if there was a fight now, and you could just tap the side and just, if the fight goes over to that side, you could flick over there. Like, be fucking class. It'd be like being there. So I think they did something like that. I'm nearly sure the UFC did something like that not long ago.
Want to TM that idea, man? Wouldn't you?
Yeah,
In case people are listening, like they come out with it. You're going to be down about $7,
I
like.
want them to come out with it. I'm sure people are working on it. Like I don't know it wouldn't be a big deal. It's really just a 360-degree camera. That's all you need, isn't it?
They can do it with Formula 1 already.
Yeah.
They're doing it in the cockpits of the cars. You can snap on a fucking virtual reality.
Yeah.
You can see the...
Silly boy.
Cock.
It's called a
No,
cockpit.
there's no cursing on this.
Fuck off.
Can't say cock. No mention of cock, okay? Don't say cock. Don't say cock or bugger.
If you said cock here now, fucking Russell was here, his ears would be cocked like a fucking German Shepherd.
Like when them fucking
and things like that.
meerkats...
And things like that.
Oh, man. Yeah. Future, boy.
Yeah.
The
Speaking
machine's gonna take
speaking
over.
of futuristic devices, you can now buy a mouthpiece so you can lick your cat.
Oh, I seen that. I saw that. Yeah. I
Fuck.
saw that ages ago. I saw that about 2 years ago. A little fucking yoke that comes
Well, I only saw it today. So
like a
it
little
happened
fucking,
today.
like a dump
It's
tit.
it's a mat. It's like
Yeah.
a mat that comes out of your.
It's like a rubber yoke with spikes on it. And
Yeah.
you
You put it into
tap
your
it
mouth
in
and
your
lick your
mouth.
cat with it.
Ah, so it's just a fake tongue, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
that's
Not
it there,
about
yeah.
that,
The future is now, like.
rubber tongue.
Are you trying to find out a better way of looking like a gummy?
Yes, this is just a big long. It looks like a fucking rubber silicone type
What sort of a
Fake
man has a
tongue.
cat and wears an Adidas t-shirt as well?
addy cat. Why not? Like,
Catty das.
what's the point of putting that in your fucking mouth now? Do you know what I mean?
Big
The cat
manly
has
beard
no
in him
idea.
then, the big Siamese cat.
The cat has no idea what's going on there. It's just a big spiky thing. Like, it's
Could
not
your
even
man?
like
Could
a
your man
tongue.
get one of them for the cat to lick his beard with? Oh no, the cat already has a spiky tongue, though, doesn't he? That'd be
Yeah,
sick. That'd
hairy
be sick
tongue,
on all
yeah.
sorts of fucking levels.
Oh man, do you know what I saw over the Christmas? I think it's an old one. Like I've seen it loads of times before.
God, I was young. I needed the money. How many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, but it's it's the best fucking Christmas like unwrapping video that I've seen. It's the one where a fella is sitting at the Christmas tree. He unwraps his present and he's like, "I got a PlayStation" or something. He's screaming, and then the cat just attacks him. It's fucking
Just
brilliant.
jumps up and up and bites the neck
Oh
off him.
man,
I saw
yeah,
it.
he just goes straight for the neck, and your man's reaction is like,
He's got the
he's
fo-
fucking falls
shows-
back onto the ground.
Shows you the photograph then afterwards, like, and he's fucking
There you go.
Oh,
Fucking
he's
great
him
today.
behind his ear is pumping. He just got pussy
Oh
attacked.
man, it was brilliant. I must have watched that video about 1,000 times. Your man is such a muppet, like screaming. Is he like in his 20s, like or whatever?
I think
He's
he was only
screaming,
doing. I think he was only doing it for the camera, though. do
I
you know what
got a PlayStation or whatever it was. Oh man, yeah, that's him there. Is it? He scrapped the fuck out of him. It was class.
I love
Scrapped him.
that word. It's not even a word. He got scrubbed.
Scrubbed and
He's
squazzed.
got scrubbed today.
What's that?
That's it. Watch the face. Yeah, it was probably a
I wonder what
pure
was going
setup.
through- I
Like,
wonder what was going through the cat's mind. Like,
it's like shut this
Fuck
fuck up.
that PlayStation.
I must kill him.
Oh man, it was brilliant though. He probably knew, like, it's the face on him. I can't.
You think someone fired the cat at him?
No, you
Okay,
can see the cat
you
walks
can
over.
see the cat jumping,
The
can't you?
cat
Yeah.
walks over, looks at him, and then was like, "Fuck this." It's just
Did you ever see the one of your men
straight
trying
for
to
the
get up
neck.
and down his stairs, and the cat won't let him? It's his missus's cat or something. He's staying over at the missus's house, and he's trying to get up and down the fucking stairs, and
I've
the cat
s-
is waiting there for him. Like
I've
every
seen,
time he goes near the cat is up at him. Like
I've seen cats do that to dogs loads of times. All right, poor dog, terrified on the stairs, and the cat's like swiping at him, and he's like kind of looking at the owner. The owner's like, "Come on, boy, come on," and he just won't move. Like cats are fucking
they're pricks, man.
they're animals.
They're
like.
cool. They're cool. They're cool. They're cool animals. But I'd rather a dog though. Like when I was minding my sister's gaff, they have a fucking boxer there, man, and he's just fucking pure, big and clumsy, but he's savage. Like. He's just fucking. Like it was oftentimes I fell asleep in the couch, and all of a sudden then I'd be walking up by and I'd be shocked. He'd just come along and he'd put his fucking paw up on top of my chest. I wouldn't know what's happening. I wake up in shock then, and because I'm not used to being out in my sister's house, I'm like, where the fuck am I? You know what I mean? The dog then looking at me. Big snots coming out his nose, like after fucking taking an ounce of coke or something.
He's
Did you ever see the
"Get up
meme?
and feed me."
Did you ever see the meme? It says dogs might be loyal, but a cat will never tell the guards where your drugs are.
Yeah, I was talking about that as well. Fuck's sake. Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey, you seem to be bringing up this alien fella.
A few times, yeah.
Man nicknamed Alien due to enlarged head wants surgery so he can fall in love.
What can a surgeon do to him? Like, I mean, they can't.
But surely
No, I'm not trying to
surely
stop
that won't
laughing,
stop
but-
him falling in love. It'll stop
But
someone
they-
falling in love with him.
They won't be able to make his head smaller. Like,
Stop. Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
He can fall in love all he wants looking like that. It's just someone won't love him back.
Love needs to be reciprocated.
It does.
Otherwise, it's
It looks
just...
like a peanut.
looks like his eyes are sitting on opposite sides of the bench.
See, he had a missus, but then, like, he was seeing someone else on the side, so...
His eyes are on different postcodes.
His two eyes are looking outside, was like... Ah, man, that's... Like, what is it, man? Is he some kind of mad tumour or something?
Fucking gigantism or something like that. is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, man. I don't know.
Big headitis.
Did I say what's up with him?
That's lousy. Leave him alone.
Nasty.
Shut up, Elon. Oh, Elon Musk. I forgot about him there.
Doctors have been unable to diagnose him. They don't know what it is.
Big head.
That's because those doctors don't have fucking papers.
I was
They're
just-
farmers, not
I was just
doctors,
gonna
man.
say, where is he? The lads don't even have any medical equipment. They're just
No.
looking at him going, Jesus, I don't know.
You know,
Witchcraft.
get on them tapes for measuring someone's waist. Oh, lads, that's a big one. Fucking
Yeah.
Jesus.
We've diagnosed you with having a big head.
How did you get through my door? Look at the skull on you.
Where is your father?
You're like a basketball.
Fuck's sake.
Did your mother have sex with the man from the planter's bag?
This is the one you were talking about. Blind mystic. Oh, that fucking idiot.
Baba Vanga.
Blind mystic Baba Vanga, who foresaw 9/11 and Brexit, predicted worldwide gloom in 2019. She predicted this now the last few years in a row, as far as I remember. And she like an old hag. It looks like fucking something from... Yeah, that's her. Jesus Christ. She's like your man out of...
Open your eyes, love.
do you ever watch Vikings, no?
No.
There's like a mystic in that as well, and that's what he looks like. His eyes are all like welded shut. They go in and ask him for advice.
The Bulgarian mystic died in 1996, aged 85.
I bet you didn't see that coming.
A lot of bullshit. And this is the thing that makes me laugh about these as well. Like, how did she predict Brexit and 9/11? What did she say?
Yeah.
She gave some big spiel now, and people made 9/11 fit in that
I was
spiel.
just fucking thinking of
That's
it
what
there as
always
well.
happens. Like,
But does that make it a prediction though?
she probably said something like, "There will be something in the sky."
But it
and
was
it'll-"
like two twins
be
will
fire.
fall by steel birds or something like that.
Yeah, was that her that said that, or was that
It was
fucking
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus?
Was that
Yeah,
Nostradamus, is it?
it was Nostradamus said some weird shit as well, and they were like, oh, he's talking about 9/11. Who the fuck? I could throw out some random shit now, and in years to come, at sometime in the future, something's going to happen that'll fit into that, like,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? People will be like, oh my God, he knew it all.
Didn't South Park do an episode on it with your man John Edwards, the psychic fella, your man that talks to the dead? It's called Cold Reading.
Tarek Akora.
Yeah, same fucking dick. Yeah,
There's a spirit man here.
Yeah.
Fucking Asian.
Oh yeah, he's a
Which,
fucking.
that's,
Oh, I used to love that, man. I used to love watching Most Haunted.
Yeah?
Just to see him getting, he's fucking. This man is very sad. He's
They were
very
talking.
sad.
They were talking about that on fucking on Cats Does Countdown as well one night, and it was like, do you ever notice that they never come across any ghosts? And Jimmy Carr turns around and goes, yeah, they've changed the name to Least Haunted.
they should. It's all a lot of bollocks, man. I don't know about ghosts and shit, like, or if there can be some kind of presence there or whatever, but this shit about being able to communicate with the dead.
But you know what makes me laugh? Look at all the electrical equipment they have specifically for that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To fucking like to see if there's any fucking paranormal activity going around. Who makes these things? Like,
Yeah.
and how do they know they work?
How do they know the frequency of a ghost? Like, do you know?
90 to
Like
92.
I'm just gonna tune this into ghost frequency to make
Lads,
sure, make sure that
Ghost
it's not
FM.
Long wave radio, Atlantic 252.
exactly. Yeah. Make sure we're not picking up a radio
Fucking hell,
station.
yeah.
Like,
That's a blast from the past now. Long wave radio, Atlantic
yeah,
252.
What do ghosts operate on? Like, is it long wave radio? Is it AM,
Probably
FM? What do you have to tune it to find a ghost? Like, who knows these things? Like,
PM or AM.
there's a fella there, man. Fucking, I think his name is James Randi. Is it? He's
Giggity.
been around for
Giggity.
years, man. And he's put up, like, he's been doing this. Will you just check it there, Mike? Yeah, I think it's Randy, or it might be R-A-N-D-I, but go on anyway.
Randy
Yeah,
Newman.
that's him, look, James
Going
Randy.
about the apple.
This fella has put up $1 million challenge to anyone who can prove to him that they have any kind of psychic abilities, any kind of telekinesis, mind reading, fucking predicting the future, anything at all.
Is this not your man that proved fucking what's his name wrong?
He proved a lot of cunts wrong, man.
What's your man? Bending the spoons, bloody.
Oh, you're Yuri Geller.
Yuri
You're
Geller.
a fucking
Did he-
spoon lover.
Did he have a fucking? He did not, didn't he? He brought out a documentary just proving
Yeah.
completely wrong.
Yeah, and I think
This is what he's like. This is what he does. This is how it's done.
Yeah,
he
and there was,
he doesn't have these powers.
he was coming on a show as well. Yuri Geller was to be a guest on a talk show, and this is back. He was doing talk shows all over America and everything, and he was bending spoons, right, and bending everything.
When do I get paid for this? I've done bendy finger very much.
I think they asked him then. Michael is my friend.
So I hypnotized Michael.
I think they asked him.
we go quoting
People
Bo
don't know
Selector,
what the fuck we're talking
No,
about.
no,
Like, they
no,
took the
but-
piss out of Yuri Geller in
Bo
Bo Selector.
the Michael
And
Jackson
especially
episode.
about the way he always made a big point of saying that he was good friends with Michael Jackson
Yeah.
and all, you know.
And he doesn't even know whose finger this is.
He was doing like, instead of bending spoons, he's putting up his finger and going, look at this finger. And then he's rubbing his finger and he's like, it's bending, right? You see how it's bending? It's bending. I don't even know whose finger this is. But, yeah, fucking, what was I saying? Yeah, he was going to be on the chat show, so I think your man told him, like, don't let him use his own spoons or anything like that. You put a lot of metal objects on the out on the set, like, and said to him, like, you can work with these. And he got there, then he was like, I'm not really feeling it. The energy is blocked and all this. Like, I'll try again later, and he couldn't do fuck all. Like.
And Chris Angel freaked out on a fella one time, didn't he? He told your man he'd give him $1 million of his own money if he could prove a trick or something like that. It was Chris Angel had something in his pocket. There was some fella doing one of these mind tricks, you know, like I can tell what's in your fucking whatever. And Chris Angel freaked out on him. It was one of these magic shows, and he said he put up $1 million of his own money if your man could tell Chris Angel exactly what he had written down in his pocket and all. Like, and it was fucking war. Chris Angel got up, squared up your man and all, and there was fucking a whole hullabaloo about it.
Why did your man get it right?
I don't know. I just remember the key element of it being Chris Angel fucking freaking out and your man offering him $1 million to tell him what was in his pocket or what was written on what was in his pocket or something like that.
Was it your man offered him $1 million?
No, Chris Angel offered your man $1 million to tell him what. Like, Chris Angel was saying, I have something in my pocket here. There's something written on it. I will give you $1 million of my own money if you can tell me what it is. If this is true and this is all this kind of, you know, shit. And
he surely got it right, so did he? Or what?
I don't know. I don't know. I remember anyway there was a big kind of fracas broke out over it.
Yeah. But there's loads of those, man. It's actually hilarious. Like, if you go on YouTube and look up that James Randi, and you'll see, like, he had a show for a while, like, where it was just like him bringing on people every week who claimed to have psychic abilities. It's just hilarious to watch them. Like, there's English people, there's American people, they're all coming on going like, he's like, so what's your special ability? And it was like, oh, I can see through blah blah blah. And he was like, okay, let's test that. And then he does it, and they're like, and he's like, whenever you're ready now. And they're like, yeah, okay. And then he's like, no, it's not working at the moment. It's not working. Every one of them fail. Like, it's fucking gas.
What's his name? I'm going to look him up now tonight.
James Randi. I think, like, he was a magician as well for years or whatever. So he
kind of looks like Eugene Burger all the same, doesn't he?
He's he knows all the old tricks of the trade, like, you know. Which he's like, makes some fucking idiots out of people. Like, boys come on, they're like, he's never gonna know how I do this. Like, and they'll do their little trick, and then he's like, okay, 1 second. What if I put this here? Now do it. And then they're like, fuck. It's just simple little things. Like, there's one fella said his body, he could like charge up his magnetic field, and then metal would stick to him because he became magnetic, you know. So he took off his t-shirt and he was sticking like pots and pans and everything all onto his chest, and he was like, oh, you know. And he was like, okay, no problem. So take those off, Charles. And he took out like baby powder, and he just rubbed baby powder all over his chest, and he was like, okay, do it now. He was like, if it's a magnet, baby powder is not going to affect the magnet. You know, it'll still stick. And then, of course, everything just fell off his chest. And he was like, yeah, clearly not a magnet, but I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, just fucking it's gas. It's brilliant to see him. Like, the same with fair play to Darren Brown, man. His stuff is brilliant. Like,
he's good, man. He's very good.
He makes a point of saying, like, I don't have any special powers. This is all bullshit. Yeah. And anyone who says that they have special powers are full of shit. He went on as well to some fella. He was like a Derek Acora fella, but he was going around in England and charging people money to talk to the dead and all that. And stuff. Yeah, and he put him on the spot, and he was like, show me what you're doing and all, and then couldn't get anything right. Like, Darren Brown, man, I don't know how the fuck he does half the stuff he does though. It's still, even though he says to you, look,
it's a trick of
this
the mind.
Is just a trick and blah blah blah, you're still there going, nah, this cunt is fucking really doing this. Like, very good. Like,
see the one where he did there was like lads in a pub, and he rigged one of the video games with one of those zombie shooting games, you know, with the gun at the screen. Yeah. And he rigged it and added flashes to the game, you know. And your man then just kind of went into a trance and kind of hypnotized in front of it. And then they put him on people came into the pub, put him on a stretcher, brought him into an abandoned warehouse that looked exactly like the game, stood him up and put a toy gun in his hand. They had actors going around playing zombies, like. And then kind of snapped his fingers. Your man was out of it then, and your man, like, it was. You can only imagine what it was like for your man, you know. But then he, like, Jesus Christ, he was going around shooting the zombies, and they were dropping, but you can't kill zombies. They were getting back up, and they all gathered around him. Your man was freaking out. Darren then came in, fucking put him back into a trance, put him back on the stretcher, brought him back into the pub, stood him up, snapped his finger again. Your man was looking at the game. He was like, man, that's the best game I ever played. Did you see that one, huh?
I'd seen it ages ago. Yeah, I barely remember it though. Yeah, there's fucking, he's a load of specials like that. I think most of them are on YouTube, and there's a few on Netflix. Like, there was ones even where, was it Messiah or something it was called, where he went to America and he went around to all these people who would, like, test to see if you have psychic abilities, and he fucking fooled them. Like, you know, they were like, yeah, I would say he definitely has some psychic powers, and he was like, I don't. I'm just tricking you, you know. It's mad shit, like.
On this, while we're on the subject of fucking people like that, well, scumbags that are conning people out of money, like, I was some fella put up on Facebook a couple of days ago. I was watching it. And do you know what I mean? Like if you're buying a ticket in an arena, say if you're on Ticketmaster, and it shows you like a little kind of a map of the stadium, you could pick out where your seat is. This was a map of a church in America of this evangelist fella. And like the closest seats to him were something like fucking $5,000 or something.
Jesus
People pay $5,000 to come see this fucker. Like. And then I Googled him and I Googled his net worth. He's worth like $70 million.
Yeah, I saw that somewhere recently as well. Who the fuck was talking about that? I think it might have been on Joe Rogan's podcast or something. They were looking at it. Yeah, he's one of these televangelist fuckers. Yeah. It's just like, man,
fucking ringside seats like for fucking $5,000 for
yeah,
a fucking.
but they're like that Christian rock kind of thing, and it's like a big.
No, but he's not a. He's a.
I know he's not a musician or anything. I know, yeah, but it's sort of make a big show of it. Like he comes on the music and it's like, and everyone's like, he gets the audience all hyped up.
He's one of these fellas that goes around slapping the audience, and you ever see them fucking?
I don't know if he does that. Yeah,
Peter Popoff.
That's your man that I was talking about last time. Yeah, Peter Popoff, another fella. He was caught out, and that was your man James Randi as well that I was talking about. They caught him out. He this fella was doing those big shows where people were coming in, like you were saying. He was like, I'm sensing there's a fucking Mary over here. Oh, Mary, I'm getting a message from Jimmy who passed on and blah blah blah, and goes into all detail, and people thought he was amazing. But your man James Randi then and his team or whatever went in with just like a scanner, and they scanned it until they found a frequency where he had a little fucking earpiece in his ear. And his wife was in another room just telling him about all the people in the audience.
Fuck.
She was like, they had people in the queue talking to people going, I'm here now because my friend died or whatever, or why are you here? And they were telling them everything. So they knew all of that. Like, and then they had these prayer cards that you fill out on the way in. Like, what do you hope to get out of today and all this? And people were writing all their shit on it, like, and putting them in the box. Yeah. So your mom was like, there's a fucking Jessica whatever in seat whatever, and she's hoping to talk to this fella, and he just go up there and tell the whole lot. But he made millions, like, and then even when he exposed him, like, and put that out, your man just seemed to just continue on like nothing happened, and he was still selling out stadiums and all. And they were saying like that there's so many people out there that are just so desperate to get pissed off with you when you point out that this is bullshit, like, because they
believe in it. Like,
they find it so hard when someone that they love dies, and they really want to just be able to contact them. So if someone's offering them that, they don't want to hear you saying it's not real, like, you know. So it's a fucking weird thing to do, like, to people, like, you know, fooling them and blah blah blah.
Fucking is, man, Jesus.
Taking their money at the same time.
Speaking of weird things to do to people, how about the child that found the Exorcist DVD in a fucking Disney video?
What about myself and you thinking it was a porno?
I know, yeah.
I'm fully sure when I read it, it said XX rated.
Well, it said wildly inappropriate, so I mean, you know, that's automatically where a guttered mind will go anyway. Like,
yeah. I don't think it's worthy of a fucking Facebook article, though.
Yeah, so it was like a mother
him finding a porn would be.
A mother bought a DVD anyway for her child. And it was supposed to be, what was it, like, it's supposed to be a cartoon or whatever.
Disney movie.
But The Exorcist was in it instead.
Or The Exorcist.
One of the boys that I know give a loan of a blue, a porn for our American listeners. To one of the boys, you know, and he had it for ages, and my mate was asking for it back constantly. So your man eventually brought it down to the house in a brown paper bag and handed it to his mother in a brown fucking paper bag. Like. The man came back then, his mother was sitting in the sitting room. Come here, I want to talk to you. Apparently she batted the fuck off him. Same fella knows gay. Your man that took the porn is gay, like.
Yeah. That's gas.
So he didn't even watch it.
Blue there. That's the first time I've heard that in years.
A blue, yeah.
And it was either you or your sister got me in trouble over that years ago. I remember I was in your house.
What?
Yeah.
Watching blues?
It was the first time I ever heard the word, the phrase blue movie. One of you said it, and I was like, what's that? And then your mother was like, shut up. Oh, it's just a sad movie. It makes you feel blue. So I was like, oh, all right. Took no more notice of it. Like, never heard the term before. Like, obviously I knew what a porn was, but I never heard that. And then remember back in the day, the lads that used to go around renting videotapes out of the boot of their car. They used to come down, like, go around where I was living. Like, so there was something like...
I think I can see what this is.
Yeah, it was something like about a $5 or something. They give you 7 videotapes for the week or whatever. So my mother came out anyway, and she was like, you pick out 3 or 4 or whatever, and I'm going to pick out 2 or something, whatever it was. So I was like, yeah, grand. The next thing, I was like, I want this one, I want that one, picking out my cartoons or whatever. I'd say 7-ish anyway. And next thing then my mother was like, I want to pick out one now. I turned around then and said, you'll probably pick out a blue movie now or something. If I did,
You got a
she gave me a slap into the face. How dare you? Blah blah blah. I swear to God, it was in your house, and I can't remember if it was you or your sister that said it. One of you said something about watching a blue movie or something. Your mother was like, "Shut up," and I was like, "What do you mean blue movie?" So your mother then was like, "Oh, it's just a movie that makes you feel blue, you know, like a sad movie."
Jesus
So I was
Christ.
thinking, then, John, my mother always watches these like sad romantic kind of things. So in front of your man, I was like, "You'll probably pick out a blue movie, you know, or something." And next thing, I got a slap. I was so confused. I was like, "Why the fuck is she getting bad about that? It's only a sad movie." But,
It's mad the shit you do when you were a child. Like I was sent to the shop for a packet of STs before, and I didn't know what they were. I came back with a packet of fruit pastilles. Couldn't give them back then because I'd one taken out of it. Like, swear to
STs.
God. What kind of mother sends her son to the shop for STs? I was 7 years of age.
STs.
I remember being in the shop. It was down in Kilkee, like, and the shopkeeper was like, "STs, are you sure? Fruit pastilles? Yeah."
That sounds better. Yeah, I take them. Yeah, I remember.
Them, "Ma'am, can I have one? Can I have one, ma'am? Can I have one?"
I remember my aunt sending me down to the shop for 10 John Player Blue and a box of matches. And I've the whole way down the road trying to remember this big long name, John Player Blue and a box of matches. And it was like £1, handing in a big pound note, reaching up and putting it up, and it was like 90 something pence for a fucking 10 fags and a box of matches. And they'd serve them to you. I was probably about 5 years old.
I remember getting them on the butter vouchers from my mother, man.
God,
10
butter
Super King.
vouchers were the job, man.
Butter vouchers, remember them?
Yeah. We're hardly gone time already,
Yeah.
Mikey.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Was it time, is it?
Had I anything else that I needed to talk about?
That was a fast hour, man.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, fucking, we're on Spotify anyway. There was a few thanks to the
another
people
half
actually
hour,
who
wasn't
asked about that, because I didn't even know you could get fucking podcasts on Spotify until people started asking us if we were on there.
Oh,
So,
you can.
cheers for that, lads. And then, what else is there? Fucking, yeah, there's a load of other shit that we didn't even get to talk about, but sure. What else? Oh yeah, we were some crowd at 8mm Podcast Network on Twitter
Oh, yeah.
nominated us in their top 3 podcasts of 2018.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, nice one for that. There was it was actually Libsyn asked, they tweeted like to, you know, who are your favourite podcasts or whatever.
Yeah. Excluding your own kind of thing.
Yeah, you weren't allowed to mention your own, so
Yeah.
they listed us in their top 3. So that was nice of them. A lot of people like retweeted it and shit like that. So cheers for that. Other than that, man, fucking yeah, that's about it. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, I suppose, to everyone.
Yeah, Happy New Year to
Yeah,
everyone.
it's fucking
for the New Year week now, Jesus Christ.
what date is it now?
That was my rustling.
30th.
Yeah.
Today's the 30th.
Nah, fuck that.
Today is the 30th, yeah, so it'll be fucking
Tuesday will be New Year's Day.
yeah, so it'll be New Year's Eve like tomorrow
it'll be
by the time most people see this, so probably won't see it tomorrow. I suppose some people will
When's it going up?
later tonight, I suppose, so I'll probably be tomorrow by the time a lot of people see it. I always kind of put it up like on the Sunday night, but then I don't really post it on social media until the Monday, like, because it'll be too late, like, to be posting it at that
You've
hour.
stopped doing the old snippets, have you?
Just fucking
Yeah.
sometimes, like, if there's something that stands out to me, I'll snip it out, like, but yeah, so yeah, anything else you want to say there, lads, before we wrap this bitch up? No?
No. Elon Musk has given me the old take me to bed eyes there.
Give me the old mere till I ride you eyes.
Yeah. Do you want to smoke in my pipe?
Stand still while I come in a softie.
Put your football tits and your massive minge.
Fuck's sake. Anyway, yeah. Cheers for listening, everyone. Fucking yeah. That's the end. This is our fucking end of year podcast. Like, this is the end of 2018.
Yeah.
Mad
When
shit.
you try your best, but you don't succeed. I thought that would have been fitting now, to be
I'm
honest.
gonna make a cool joke here. We'll talk to y'all next year. Yeah.
He's not wrong.
See y'all in 2019. So yeah.
Good luck.
Look.
Like and share shit.
Wow.